Welcome to Easy 3 Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles, and today we're going to be previewing the game between the New York Football Giants and the Denver Broncos. Let's get it. Week 1 is upon us. The NFL football season has started. Today is Thursday. Tonight it will be the Cowboys versus the Bucks. But I'm here to preview our Sunday game, the Giants versus the Broncos, 4 o'clock at MetLife. I'm so excited for football to be back, man. Oh my God, I'm so excited for football to be back. But to get to the preview, New York Giants coming out of camp, coming out of the preseason not looking too good. They didn't win any games, and especially that last game against the Patriots, our offensive line looked terrible. But at the end of the day, it's the preseason. You take it with a grain of salt. Week 1 is going to begin, and this is where you begin the game plan for the actual team that you're going to face. Now, looking on the opposing side with Denver had a lot of injuries last season. That's why their record was so terrible. But they still got some studs. They got Bradley Chubb. They got Von Miller. Those are the 2 best pass rushers probably in the league, top 10 from a talent standpoint. They went out there and they got Patrick Surtain. They went and got Kendall Fuller to really shore up that secondary. Their defense is pretty stout. So this is not going to be a cakewalk. Denver's defense was the number 1 defense in the red zone last year and the year before. So that means that when you get down to the red zone on them, it's going to be extremely difficult to score on them. And now Von Miller is coming back 100% healthy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for the G-Man. But the one weakness of the Denver's defense is their run-stuffing defense. They have been in the bottom third of the league last year in run defense, and they really give it right up the middle. So a lot of Jason Garrett's dive plays and ISO plays, that's going to work in this game, and that's what I think that he should really stick to and really hone in for this particular game, because their defense and their secondary is pretty damn stout. Now, looking on our side, for our defense, what we're hoping for is that we're just going to run it back from last year. I mean, last year we was a top 10 defense. It was very unexpected. We added some pieces with Adoree Jackson to really shore up that cornerback 2 spot. We got Xavier McKinney coming back off an injury. He was injured for the most part last year. When he played towards the end of the season last year, he showed that he was a ball hawk. Now, up front, Leonard Williams got his money. We got Austin Johnson, Danny Sheldon, Dexter Lawrence. So it's a lot of pieces that we have coming back into a second year of Patrick Graham's defense, which we've seen Patrick Graham has proven that he is one of the best damn defensive coordinators in this league. So I'm not that keyed in or not that, unsure about the defense, because I know what our defense is going to do to their offense. They're going to stop them, especially with Teddy Bridgewater at their quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater is a guy who's not going to lose you the game, but he's not going to win you the game either. Now, he does have some weapons on the outside with Jared Judy and Cortland Sullivan. With Cortland. And also at the tight end position, he got some requisite weapons, but Teddy Bridgewater was never a guy that was to go downfield. He was never a guy that was going to put the team on his back and get that dub. And now we know Pat Shurmur, he's also the offensive coordinator. We know what he likes to do, and I'm not a believer in Teddy. I believe that our defense will be able to hold off on the Broncos offense. Now, when it comes to our offense against their defense, we have really put some money in to get Danny the weapons. He got Saquon Barkley coming back. He still has Darius Slayton and Sterling Shepard. Evan Ingram may not be playing this game, which I'm actually pretty happy about. Kyle Rudolph should be playing. Got Kenny G, he's going to be there. Got Kadarius Toney, he's going to be there. So the weapons are there for Danny. Now, am I expecting him to throw for 300 yards, 400 yards in the first game? No. Actually, I am well below that. He may not even crack 200 yards, but as long as Danny keeps control of the ball and he makes the right decisions as a quarterback, we can walk out of here with the dub. Because the weak point of this Denver defense is, as I said earlier, is their rush defense. So Saquon Barkley, Devontae Booker, those are going to be the guys who are going to be featured in this game. And also don't be surprised with Jason Garrett in this kind of offense that he brings out about 3 or 4 trick plays. Don't be surprised if you see a flea flicker, if you see a double reverse pass. Don't be surprised, because he needs to do something to get this defense on their heels. And going back to the run game, that's what's going to be featured. So Saquon, Booker, those are going to be the guys that are just going to continuously keep it going. And our offensive line is a better run blocking offensive line than it is a pass blocking, and we've seen throughout the preseason that they was having a little bit of trouble pass blocking. So let's go ahead, let's get into a rhythm. First game of the season, let's establish the run. It's going to be a gritty and grimy and probably very boring game, but at the end of the day, as long as the Giants come out with the dub, I'm perfectly fine with it. So my score prediction for this is the Giants winning, but I think it's going to be a really gritty and grimy game. I think it's going to be around like 17-10. We're going to be able to put up 17 points. They'll probably put up only 10 on our defense. Really, I'm looking at probably a splash play here and there, a couple of field goals, and really just chewing up the clock and just grinding out those yards. Grinding. That's what I'm expecting. So if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and hit that sub button. Click that likes up so that YouTube could actually play this video. And until next time, I'm out.